Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Remember, on this channel I always rate my trade setup for my trade pairs. This is a setup I just saw today on GBPUSD, and this is a quick scalp on a 3 minute time frame, which gave us a conventional entry on a 1 minute time frame. So if you check on GBPUSD, you see that market has been in a strong uptrend, and market has failed to meet with the 1 hour demand, which was lower after market cleared the supply area. So market failed to come to the area and kept on surging higher. So there was a consolidation on GBPUSD on the higher time frame. So coming to a lower time frame, I saw a valid sweep of liquidity, and market created a kind of a little consolidation. Then market formed a little supply area, which market came to invalidate today, being 25th of January by 6:30. So market invalidating the supply area. I now looked for support around that supply area. So it's now looking like a kind of breaker block or something, but I'm trading based on my strategy now, right? So which is around that supply area, I'll look for a demand area, a valid candlestick that give us a clear demand area, which is a candlestick before a stronger momentum candle, right? So immediately I saw that on a 5 minute time frame, I came down to a 3 minute time frame to refine the entry, and the entry must give me a valid inducement. So seeing all these confluences, I knew that okay, price is likely going to react from this demand area. So coming back to the demand area now, I saw that price has already tapped into the demand area, and they kind of clear stop losses around that area. If for people that set their stop loss very close to their demand block, so market has already cleared their stop loss. So I was looking at, since market has done something of this nature, I'll be looking for a refined entry, which is now on a lower time frame, which I now went down to a 1 minute time frame. So going down to a 1 minute time frame, and I saw that market will likely come to my FIP 80% level. I've already seen this happen, so I already marked out my 80% of my FIP level. So from there, I saw that mainly markets entered the area I wanted to execute, but the spread was too much. My stop loss here was just 15 pips. And market was giving me up to something close to 5 pips. Market was giving me up to 10 pips stop loss. So I was like, if I should execute 10 pips stop loss, then this trade shouldn't be 1:9 anymore. I was looking at what to do and looking at if markets can just do something, but I just have to let the trade be, because I don't see myself executing at that wide spread. And with the wide spread, market didn't even get to enter well into my area. So like, I would just say that me executing the trade there, and I was not comfortable with it, right? But I knew that market is likely going to play out from here, and that was just one thing I knew for sure. And the dedicated lot size I planned to use on this setup was 0.1. 0.1 means that I should be risking just $1.5 on this trade, and if I should go for full $2 I normally risk per trade, it means that I can execute this trade with 0.1, 0.12 or 0.13 thereabout. But with what I was saying this morning, I was like, what should I do? I wanted to execute with 0.5. Even the trade was looking like what we just come and take my SL and leave. So after the whole calculation, I just have to let the trade be. I just pray that the time will come whereby I can use brokers with high spread, or even this SNS 0 spread. I can afford to use that, but at the moment I'll just go by what I have, and that is it. So that was how I was able to get this cool 1:9. Just let me sum it up: 1:10 risk reward trade on GBPUSD this month, and this trade was very fast in playing out. It started by 8:10, 10 minutes after 8, and then by 8:40 trade was already active, which was like a 30 minute trade. Imagine getting a 1:10 risk reward in just 30 minutes. That's just very crazy. So this was it, and I hope you like contents like this. So if you want to see more reviews and more trade breakdowns like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any upload from this channel. I also had a setup on EURUSD, though I didn't even plan to take the trade. The spread was even worse than GBPUSD. And I also looked at gold, XAUSD, but XAUSD wasn't giving me any setup, and XAUSD have a more tight SL than all these other pairs. But that is it now. What man go do? I just have to let the trade be, and that was how I missed a cool 1:10 risk reward opportunity on GBPUSD this morning. So over to the next trade. Nothing much, nothing less. This is just trading, and and like we take it the way we see it and over to the next one. Because one thing about this thing is this one played out fine, right? Imagine if this didn't play out fine and I also went with that much spread and I executed with that much spread. So you should also think in this direction. When you wanted to execute, you have that confidence that okay, with all these things I've seen, this trade will play out fine. But there are also case scenarios whereby even with all your confidence, the trade won't still go in your direction. So check the both ways and see the reason why I have to not execute, right? So don't just see it as me missing entry based on spread. Also look at it from the perspective of what if the trade went south? I'll be losing more than I plan to risk on the trade, which is off, which is totally off. So this was it for GBPUSD this morning, and I know you like content like, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, so you miss any upload from this channel. And this video should also be recommended to more persons that want to learn how to scalp the right way, right? So till next time, this is Jovianking, and I wish you the best. I wish you profitability this year. Over to the next trade. See you on the next one. Bye bye for now.